Hello fellow gardeners, today I'm sharing a simple trick that's transformed my allotment. No fancy equipment, just a deep respect for the soil. Years ago I wanted to feed my hungriest plants, like courgettes and pumpkins, right at the roots, naturally and continuously. That's when I refined an old idea, the compost tunnel. Imagine a hidden channel beneath your plants, slowly releasing nutrients and moisture all season. This method is simple, efficient, and perfectly suited to no-dig gardening. It's about working with nature, not against it, creating a zone of decomposition right where your plants need it most. Less waste, less work, and a more resilient garden. The results? Vibrant leaves, strong stems, and incredible harvests. Whether you have a large allotment or a small raised bed, this technique adapts to any space. It's perfect for beginners and seasoned growers alike. Let's get our hands dirty and unlock one of gardening's best-kept secrets. Ready? Let's dive in. So, what is a compost tunnel? Picture a shallow trench in your garden bed, filled with kitchen scraps, green waste, and a bit of compost or manure. Cover it back up, and you've created a hidden underground feeder line right beneath your plants. It's targeted in situ composting. No pipes, no plastic, just a dedicated space for organic matter to break down. As it decomposes, nutrients and moisture are delivered directly to plant roots. This is especially powerful for heavy feeders like courgettes, pumpkins, and beans. The tunnel fits perfectly with no-dig gardening, a one-time disturbance, then the soil surface stays undisturbed all season. Worms, fungi, and microbes get to work, improving soil health, aeration, and water retention. Unlike digging in compost, the tunnel is focused and gentle, preserving the surrounding soil ecosystem. Soil organisms colonize the new food source naturally, weaving it into the existing network. The result? Healthier, more resilient soil and vigorous plant growth. It's a subtle but crucial difference that embodies the no-dig philosophy. Simple, effective, and sustainable. The compost tunnel's success is rooted in science. Burying organic matter creates a slow-release fertilizer and underground reservoir. Earthworms flock to the tunnel, pulling matter deeper and improving aeration. Their castings are nutrient-rich, deposited right at the roots. Microbes break down materials, releasing nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. The process generates gentle warmth, giving young plants a head start. The tunnel acts like a sponge, holding moisture and reducing the need for frequent watering. Roots grow deeper, making plants stronger and more drought-resistant. Decomposition also releases CO2, fueling beneficial soil microbes. You're not just feeding plants, you're building a thriving, self-sustaining soil ecosystem. That's the real magic. Healthier soil, bigger harvests. The beauty of the compost tunnel is its simplicity. You already have what you need: kitchen scraps, garden clippings, and a bit of compost or manure. Use a mix of greens, like vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, comfrey leaves, and a few browns such as shredded cardboard or autumn leaves. Comfrey is especially valuable, drawing up minerals for your vegetables. For tunnels, lean toward greener, faster decomposing materials. Add a bit of mature compost or well-rotted manure to kickstart decomposition. If you don't have those, a handful of garden soil works too. All you need is a sharp spade or trowel, no rotavators or fancy tools. Just create a narrow channel in your compost layer. This method is accessible, sustainable, and fits any garden. Simple tools, simple ingredients, powerful results. Let's get practical. Here's how to dig your tunnel, no-dig style. Do this in spring, before planting your summer crops. Mark where your row of heavy feeders will go. Use a spade to make 2 parallel cuts in the compost layer, about 20-25 centimeters apart, down to the undisturbed soil. Scoop out the compost between the cuts, setting it aside. You'll have a neat U-shaped trench, the tunnel. The soil at the bottom stays untouched, preserving its structure and life. This is the only digging you'll do, and it's just in the compost layer. Admire your work. You've created a powerhouse of fertility with minimal disturbance. The tunnel is ready to be filled. This small effort sets the stage for a season of growth. No dig, no fuss, just results. Now, let's fill your tunnel for maximum effect. Start with a thin layer of mature compost or well-rotted manure at the bottom. This activates decomposition. Add your mix of fresh kitchen scraps, green clippings, and comfrey leaves. Layer or mix them, filling the tunnel about 2/3 full. Don't pack it down, leave air pockets for microbes and worms. Sprinkle in a few browns like cardboard if you have them, to balance moisture. Top with another thin layer of mature compost. Cover everything with the compost you set aside, leveling the bed. Water well to settle the contents and kickstart decomposition. Your compost tunnel is now hidden, primed, and ready for planting. All the fertility is sealed underground, ready to feed your crops. Simple, effective, and invisible. With your compost tunnel in place, it's time to plant. For crops like courgettes and squash, plant directly above the tunnel. Dig a hole, set your plant in, and firm the compost around it. Roots will quickly find the nutrient-rich tunnel below. You'll see rapid, healthy growth, deep green leaves, thick stems, and strong plants. The tunnel provides a steady supply of nutrients and moisture all season. Plants become more resilient to pests, diseases, and drought. I've seen plants over tunnels double the size and yield of those without. The difference is dramatic and rewarding. This is gardening with nature's help. Watch your plants thrive. Maintenance is minimal, just water as usual, especially in dry spells. The tunnel holds moisture, so you'll likely water less often. If the soil over the tunnel sinks, top it up with a bit of compost. No need for extra liquid feed. The tunnel is a slow-release system. Observe your plants. If they're green and productive, the tunnel is working. At season's end, leave the tunnel remains in place. Worms and microbes will finish the job over winter. Next spring, create a new tunnel in a different spot to keep building soil fertility. It's a sustainable year-after-year system. Now, you know my favorite gardening secret, the compost tunnel. Try it and see the results for yourself. Share your experiences and help spread this sustainable method. Connect with fellow gardeners online or at your allotment. For more tips, visit my website or YouTube channel. Subscribe to my newsletter for updates and new ideas. Thanks for joining me. Wishing you abundant harvests and healthy soil. Happy gardening.